Am I the a-hole for not letting my wife adopt my kids? I 30 have two kids, ages 8 and 9 with my ex. My ex is still alive, but she was in a car accident 2 years ago and requires around-the-clock care now, so she's not able to be an involved mother to our kids. She and I were friends who tried being more, but worked better as friends. I still love her as a friend. I do visit her. My kids also visit, and my kids love their mom. I was dating my now wife 30 when my ex had her accident. We got married a year ago. She loves my kids and has mentioned she'd like to adopt them. I had some mixed feelings on that and I spoke to my kids. Just a general talk with no pressure to give an answer either way, but neither were on board. They didn't want a new mom, which I respect. I told my wife that I didn't think her adopting the kids was the right thing to do, and at first she appeared to accept it. She told me she was disappointed, but she also said that she understood. But that wasn't the end of it, and she has asked me why. She has asked me to reconsider. She told me about the benefits of her adopting them, and she said that she doesn't want to be considered a lesser parent because she's a stepmom and not mom. My kids' feelings have remained unchanged. They like my wife, but they do not consider her their mom. My wife said I'm being unfair, that she's actively involved in the kids. She wants to mother them and to give them a mom back, and she said that I'm not letting her. She said that if something happened to me, she'd lose the kids and they'd lose her, and when we have kids, they'd be separated. I told her that I wanted to act in my kids' best interest, and that's where my decisions come from. My wife feels that I'm unreasonable. She feels like I'm using her. She doesn't do all or even most of the child raising. She is a huge part of it, but I'm very involved and active. I don't want her to feel used, but I don't want to force this on my kids, and honestly, it feels disrespectful to the mother of my children. That my wife feels that I'm not respecting her. So am I the a-hole here?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Not the a-hole. They have a living, breathing mom, no reason for adoption. Likely the mom would not agree to her adopting them anyways. She can either be a bonus mom or she can take a hike.
OP replied,
my ex isn't capable of consenting either way, which is something that makes it extra uncomfortable for me anyway. But the kids don't want to be adopted either, so for me that holds the most weight.
Adoption is a legal concept. I don't think your wife understands that it doesn't define the relationship she has with the kids. It didn't magically turn her into mom. If she wants to be an important person in their lives, that comes from lots of time, patience, love, and understanding.
OP replied,
I don't want to give her the false hope that this might change. My kids might never wanted to be adopted, and I think it's unlikely they would change their minds.
Not the a-hole. She needs to come to terms with the fact that they do have a mom. She's a bonus mom and she can't force them to replace their own mother. It makes it seem like she wants to pretend their mom doesn't exist and have her be able to make all the choices. Props to you for listening to your kids. They come first.